What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Bear NecessiTCG. And today we're going to be opening up this Paldea Evolved Booster Box. Now, I have been sick for the past week, so hopefully I don't cough, but I'm feeling a lot better. And a lot of numbers have changed since I made my last video. So in the upper right, I am at 106 subscribers. That's a live feed. Still looking for it to tick away while I'm making a video, but thank you for everyone that has shown their support with a comment, like, share, and subscribe. It really does help. A tenth of the way to getting to 1,000, and hopefully a year from now we'll try to get to 10,000 or 1,000,000. But those small little things add up. But before we do start getting to the cards, the drink of the day is going to be this raspberry goss. Not sure how to pronounce it, but for all those that are new to the channel, I'm going to sleeve this up real quick so I don't have watery, dewy hands while opening cards. But yeah, for those who don't know, I stopped drinking and I'm really trying to maintain that for the rest of my life. It's kind of hard because every day I want to drink. So, but I did see someone comment on my channel that they stopped drinking also. So I think this is a great thing to monitor my progress, make a video, give everyone an update. I know not many people care about it, but there are some people that do care. And my suggestion, if you want to stop drinking, baby steps. So let's take a little drink of this. Oh, wow. So I went into this just, I just went into this without knowing what to get. I just saw, another non-alcoholic beer that I could have. So that tastes like a sour. And I know sours aren't for everyone. They really weren't for me. I know when it was really hot outside, I would go and, get a couple one sour and the rest would be beer because it's so sweet. And there's only so much of the sweetness in a beer that I can handle. And it also reminds me of one time I met up with some girl on some random Tinder date. And we're like, oh, there's a bar up the road. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I was in San Diego just visiting. And we ended up at a sour bar. I had to choke down like 10 sours while we sat there and talked. It was rough. But powered through it. And now, sours are okay. So let's talk about cards a little bit. So I did reach seller level 4, which I'm very happy about. I have so many of these Luxrays. I don't know why I just keep pulling them. But I reached level 4 seller, which is great. I can start messing with some of my shipping and selling settings, or do the direct where I send them to TCGPlayer and they ship them out for me. I'm still on the fence if I want to do that, especially because I'm kind of investigating other card games on if I want to. Why is this card upside down? Do they usually come that way? Anyways, I am investigating other card games. So as you can see in the background, I have some One Piece. I've been playing that game, actually. Right now, I've just been playing the starters. I have 4 different starters that I'm playing with. And I did buy a booster box. There's a video of me opening that also. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but I want to make sure. I want to keep playing it before I commit and start opening more boxes. Another thing is I did get a Digimon. Let's see, what is it? It's like a gift set with two starter decks and a Wu-Chen, EX and a Bellibolt EX. Those are nice. Gonna sleeve those up and put them in on the hit stand. But yeah, I got 2 starters for Digimon because the gameplay seems pretty interesting. So I know it's not that there's not a lot of money in Digimon. It's the boxes are cheaper, the cards are cheaper. There's not a lot of $100 hits. And my goal is for me opening these and making YouTube videos the revenue, which I don't get any revenue until I get to 1,000 subscribers, and I forgot what the hours of watch time are. So I'm not making any money on this. I'm making money off selling the cards. And so if I keep putting money in Digimon, for example, and don't make anything, it's going to be very rough for me to support the hobby. Crockerlar. I sold one of these earlier before too. Really nice looking card. But we'll see. I think I'm going to get some Digimon. It has a really unique mana system. So my only problem with Digimon is every name ends in mon, and it's kind of, I know it stands for monster, but it's kind of annoying. And I imagine if all these said mon on them, Skiplumon, Lovedismon, Super Rod Mon. Actually, no, there wouldn't be a Mon in that because that's not a Pokemon. So, Gold Super Rod. Really nice. For the people that use that trainer card in their decks. Some people just love all gold cards. The people that play, they really like to have the full art trainers and everything. It's kind of a flex when you're beating someone, but also it's kind of bad if all your cards are fancy and you're not winning. Rock, Flamingo, Phalanx, Luminous Energy. These will sell, the reverse hollow trainers. So now being seller 4, because my prices were pretty low, so I can get to level 4. I wanted to be the bottom so people would see and buy from me, and then start giving me ratings and get me to seller level 4. But now that I am level 4, I have to reevaluate my prices, because racing to the bottom, it's not it for the long run. So what was happening was I'd sell a bunch of cards for, let's say, 5 cents, some rares, and then I'd sell some full arts for $2 or $1.99, which is great. Got me sales, got me some money, but the real money were the big hits when I pulled cards that were worth $100, because then I could just buy another box. But now I'm kind of over losing money. I really am over losing money, because once they take the fees and the shipping and everything, because people weren't buying 100 cards at once. They were buying maybe 2 or 3 rares, and it came to 33 cents. And after, shipping them out, I was, it was negative like 10 cents. Nothing too crazy. But now I'm thinking about holding these on a little more long term. And Mascara EX. And what I mean by that is not saying that I'm just going to put them in a box somewhere and just never, never see them again. I mean it more in the sense of, as I'm listing these things, time's going to go on. So they can be up on TCG Player for years, and that's fine. If I sell, let's say I get this Strudel. Right now, I bet you can buy this for a penny. No, I don't know why people are still doing that, but I guess they're going for volume of sales and everything. But I might put this up for 20 cents, let's say. Eventually, as the sets get older, these cards will increase in value, and then someone will buy it. Yeah, the bad part about it is going to be that they're going to sit on my shelf for possibly a year, 2 years, 3 years. But if I do it that way, I'm not saying I'm going to do it that way. I'm saying I'm thinking about doing it that way. But if I do it that way, that means I will be making less money now. But in 2 years, I should have a stock of sets that are, 3 years old, 2 years old. And those prices will go up as far as collectors that are trying to, complete older sets. And it's something I'm looking at. Not sure if I'll do it or not. But I am over selling the cards for 5 cents each. Those cards, I'm not going to update the prices just because they're already up there. It's too much work. I still see some people get some of the like the Detective Pikachu ones that I opened. A lot of those sold for 10 cents or 15 cents. And there's going to be a time, another Mimikyu, but there's going to be another time, or a time, I should say, where the prices are going to increase. So, or not only that, I've said it before, like add-on prices. Maybe someone buys a full art trainer and they want to save on shipping, and they see you have this Sneasel that they really want for some reason, and they see it as a quarter. They're just going to pick it up so they won't have to pay shipping from someone else. It happens. Those add-on purchases just to save them on shipping. Another Baxcalibur. Other things I haven't done much lately is I haven't played Pokemon that much lately. I don't know why. I think I just overdid it in the beginning when I started this channel, and I was like, all right, I got to play some card games. It's going to be great. And I was playing every night, and I just stopped. So I just need some time. And not to mention, Pokemon is exhausting. I don't know if you are if you're having that issue also. So I bought this box. Hold on. So I bought this box, Paldea Evolved. When I started the channel, Scarlet and Violet was a thing. And I didn't get a chance to buy anything. I didn't buy any Scarlet and Violet because Paldea Evolved was coming out. And I was like, okay, so Pikachu EX. So I was like, okay, Paldea Evolved's coming out. Let me get a box of that. And then before I know it, I opened a couple things. But before I know it, Obsidian's Flames came out. And I'm like, okay, well, let me jump on that and open that real quick, while it's hot. And then here I am, late to the party. Most people open this already. They found their Ionos and their Magikarps. I think that's in this set. They found all those things and they're kind of over it. They moved on to finding Charizards in the in Obsidian Flames, which I did find one of them, by the way. So if you want to check out that video, go ahead. But it's really hard because I remember growing up, it seemed like sets came out. They came out fast, but there's still some time to breathe. And then they're pre-ordering the newer set. I forgot what it was called, something Rift. And why? Why couldn't I open 10 boxes of these before a new set came out? But I guess it's just how it is. They just throw product out there and people are buying it. I bought this and tons of people are completing sets, so I don't blame them. But as far as me, and maybe it's because I've been opening other games too. Like I have Lorcana back there where I opened a booster box of that, which I really liked. I just know I'm not going to see any more Lorcana for a long time because I refuse to buy anything above market. I take that back. I refuse to buy anything that's still in print at over MSRP because I think it's a waste. They're still making packs. Like I can still get Fusion Strike, and why am I going to be buying boxes for a crazy amount when I can get that? They reprinted. I think they did. Was it Silver Tempest they reprinted? They reprinted one of them, and it's like, okay, so why is offer up? Why are these people trying to sell it to me for like double the price when I can easily get these things? It makes no sense. So that might be why too. And a Tink-a-Tink. That is a pretty cool looking card. I like the colors on this. I really like purples. Purples and oranges. Not so much orange going on, but And love when they put some hollow effects in the eyes. Really makes them pop. But I think it's just less fun for me to also just to get let's say a case of each set. I like opening the jumbo cards, the EX boxes and things like that. I like spending time in between games. When this gets a little boring for me, then I switch and maybe I'll get some Digimon, or I'll get some Lorcana, One Piece. There's other games. I went to the card store. There's other games I've never even heard of. Then I'm like, I want to try that. Maybe that's the game. But I bought it. I bought Paldea Evolved. I got to open it and see if I can get some of my money back so I could put it in the funds to get some more boxes. And I think I'm almost at $1,000 spent in Pokemon. Now, those are rookie numbers. I know. Someone out there is like, I dropped, 10,000, this 1,000, and nah, I got bills, man. I live alone. I gotta pay for my house, my food, my car, all those things. And I was also trying to see if this was self-sustainable. I don't know if it is. It's really hard because I'm looking at the so I have an Espeon VMAX from Fusion Strike. That's I think $130 raw. And now I'm just like, do I sell it right now? Do I grade it? What do I really do? I like seeing regular Ionas too, because those are in all sorts of decks. So they're selling for, a couple dollars. As I say that, I'm gonna laugh if I pull like a full art Iono or something. That'd be great. Got a regular Iono, a reverse Iono, and a Gyarados. Couldn't be perfect. So close. But lost my train of thought. I need cue cards. I need an assistant. But no, I would think I was saying I live alone, so I got a lot of bills, and I can't really just sink a lot of money into it. But coming up on 1,000, it's not a lot of money. Wiggly tough. Not a lot in the grand scheme of things. But it is turning it into a full-time job, though. Even though I'm not making it big and I'm not getting a lot of money off of selling cards, I still am having fun with it. It is pretty much a job. There are some sets that Dedenne EX. There are it's not some sets. For example, I opened up a Digimon classic booster box, and I did that off camera. It's a lot easier for me to open cards off camera, so I can sort them while I'm opening them. For example, I'll be like, all right, so I do it alphabetically because it's easier on TCG Player. So I'll be like, all right, that's a P, and then F and C, and then M and Z, and then I'll just place them all there as I'm opening them. Saves so much time. But you don't want to see me alphabetize these things. It requires my entire table, not just this viewing area, and it's just maybe 3 times as longer, especially when I have to post them on TCG Player. There's not a real fast way. Got another Iono. Great. Hopefully I have a play set. Because with a play set, I can sell those. That'll get me maybe like $8 back from the box. But I did spend $100. Yeah, I spent $100 on this. The box said $110, but there was a sale going on. I did buy it at the Game & Goat here in Las Vegas. A really great place to get cards. I had some good luck. Not so much with the booster boxes. But I don't know. I don't know if they... I don't know if you can search booster box case find the best case. I don't know, because some, I think Wise Shores does that to where it's one case or one booster box in the case has the good hits, and then you can open that and then just sell the other ones. But it's just my luck, I think, on why booster boxes are not doing it for me. I'm telling you, I pull the best stuff out of the EX boxes with jumbo cards. I really do. Pineco, Merrill, Dunsparce. What is this? Heracross. And there we go. Got some full arts, which are nice. But so far, no big hit yet. Right. And a Clavel. I don't know if these full art trainers, like the guys, get as much value as the girls. It seems like when I look at prices, it's always the girls that are worth the money. The guys are at a couple bucks. There needs more love there for the males. Richard Bax, Quaxel, Mora, Tyranitar. We're down to 4 packs. Oh, these boxes are always, it's kind of rough to get through. It's like I want to go fast. I want to ramble. I want to keep everyone engaged. That's a nice looking Pikachu, though. Like the reverse holo. Not worth much, but nice looking. But I'm curious to see how everyone is doing when it comes to Paldea Evolved. It seemed like that was just, a whisper in the wind. It came and went so fast. No one's really talking about it as far as, on Instagram. Everyone's just opening all the new Obsidian Flames, Paldean Clodsire. But yeah, everyone seems to be pretty much over it. And then with Pokemon 151 coming out, I'm sure that's going to be big, and they're going to forget about Obsidian Flames. I don't know what it takes. I guess it just takes a big YouTuber to start bringing some attention to some of these older cards. Bravery Charm, Grusha. Grusha? I think they're doing that with, what is it, the Sun and Moon cards right now. And the tag team took an influencer just to say, hey, you need to buy these cards. And now all of a sudden, everyone's saying they're going up. I watched them go up. I clicked on a couple thinking it was lies. And we got something. We got something back here. I'm trying to hype up this last card. What is that? It's a double rare, and it's a Chenpao EX. I believe he's worth a little money. No, not a lot, because this isn't like the full art version of it, but still. Let's check out these hits. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't think I got my money back, but I do have a large stack of bulk here that will be sold. I'm still, again, trying to debate how I want to go about it. All right, but we got our Chenpao EX, very playable card, and I think that's why it holds some money. We got a Grusha, which is, I don't know if she reached waifu levels there. I had a couple of these, sold them. They're not worth too much. Clavel, same thing. Heracross, Dedenne EX, Tinkatink, Pikachu EX, Meowscara, Super Rod, Crocolar, Bellabolt EX, and Wu Chin EX. I think these two will be worth a little bit of money. If I remember right, let's see. I think it's going to be the Wu Chen being the most expensive card that I pulled. Now, wasn't a great box, but I will take it. So, thanks for checking out my video and my random ramblings and having a non-alcoholic beer with me. Should have cheers first. Cheers. Yeah, if you like sours, go ahead and pick that up. That's pretty good. But be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about my polls. Let me know how you're doing with Paldea Evolved. Are you over it? Or are you still opening boxes? Are you still searching for that alternate art Iono? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch everyone next time.